Some things at you. We know Joe Biden lied repeatedly as a candidate and as president about even talking to his son, brother, or anybody about their foreign business deals. We know, in fact, according to Devon Archer, that he often, at least 20 times Devon Archer knew, called into meetings with foreign business partners with Hunter there. We know about the meetings in the case of, in one case with a Russian oligarch, the former First Lady of Moscow, Cafe Milano, and was supposed to believe these conversations were about the weather. We know about massive amounts of money that they have been able to find in not only in suspicious activity reports, of which there are 170, but massive amounts of money in shell corporations, and according to James Comer, distributed directly to 9 family members. To me, all of that is evidence, but the left says, the media says there's no evidence. Is that evidence to you as an attorney?
It is evidence, and it's very strong evidence. But the questions you just raised are precisely the questions that committees are now looking at. They're about to issue subpoenas. You need a case against a president that should be unassailable. Right now, about half the country favors the inquiry. A significant number want answers to these questions. The Congress needs to pursue that. And when you do move for articles of impeachment, you want to have more than a plurality or mere majority with you, and they can get that by developing this record. But that was clearly not what the Democratic members wanted. They wanted it stopped, and the question is why? There is ample evidence here, and so that's why they did the attacks. You know, what that congressman said, by the way, was totally untrue. I didn't represent that person. In the article he was referring to, I condemned that person, but it didn't matter, because it's not there for the truth. It's there to try to blind people with rage. But this evidence is not going away. It's not going to work. It didn't work during the McCarthy period. It's going to go forward, and we're going to get these answers, and it's going to be quick now because we have an inquiry. What I did not encourage the committee to do was to declare on the first hearing of the inquiry that there's articles of impeachment. That was the narrative that the Democrats wanted to establish. That is not why we were called. We were called to set up the sort of guardrails in going forward. And I think the Republicans are restoring some of the process and protections of this of impeachment. And that itself is very important.
To me, the evidence now